Okay, so my name is Analia Jimenez, and I'm here to argue as to why abortion should be illegal following the circumstances of an unborn baby's life. And so mine and Jordan's first claim is a baby's life starts at conception. And for our first secondary claim, brain activity and heart formation start in the early weeks of development. For our second secondary claim, a mother will have never-ending memories of their unborn child. And for our third secondary claim, abortion is inhumane. So to go back to our first secondary claim, brain activity and heart formation start in the early weeks of development. Nancy Schlesinger, a brain expert, states that from the moment of conception, the fetus is continually developing and growing, both physically and mentally. There are times when a baby's brain is making 250,000 neurons every minute, which is one of the reasons why pregnant women get so tired. So that evidence proves that at conception, a baby's life is starting, for example, because of the brain neurons and how it's developing as quickly, and that's why pregnant women get so tired. And for my second one, a maternal fetal medicine specialist states that a baby's heart starts to beat at around 6 weeks, so that's to cover the baby's heart development. So that just proves that when women get abortion, they can get it as early as 6 weeks, but women don't know that they are pregnant until about 6 weeks, because that's 4 weeks when they get their period, and then 2 weeks when they finally figure it out. So that's at the start of the development for the baby. And for our second secondary claim, a mother will have never-ending memories of their unborn child. So this is a personal story about Sue Hilbert. She was a mother who decided to terminate her pregnancy. So this is what she felt about it. So Sue Hilbert states that when I returned home for good, I stopped working as I couldn't cope with my daily life. All I could think about was killing my own baby. What sort of mother did that make me? I hated myself. So that just proves that abortion, or that many women don't really think about the risk of abortion, of the emotional things that will be brought on to them. They just want to get rid of their problem, but when they get rid of one problem, it will start another. And to add on to Sue Hilbert's story, she states that for 6 years, I was completely consumed by guilt. I couldn't understand why I hadn't thought about the emotional consequences of abortion, and was furious at my stupidity. So again, she realizes that she didn't want the abortion, but the memories of her unborn baby will forever haunt her, because even for 6 years, she's had an abortion done for 6 years, and she still thinks about her unborn baby. So that is another reason why abortion should be illegal, because many women don't really think about their consequences. And for our third secondary claim, abortion is inhumane. So, this is still with the secondary claim. So Rama International states that feeling numb, that's one of the consequences for abortion. It's one of those feelings that you have. So it states that feeling numb is to avoid painful thoughts after abortion. Many women work to shut off their emotions. That could mean abandoning friendships, family particularly, if they remind them of the abortion experience. When someone shuts down emotionally, they don't feel sorrow or joy. Many turn to drugs or alcohol to assist in the numbing these memories that result in guilt or anxiety. So again, they're flushed with all these memories of what this baby could have done for the world, what kind of relationship they could have had with it, and so they resort to drugs, alcohol, or things that cope with them to make them feel less, to make them have less anxiety, and to cope with their mistake. And for our third secondary claim, abortion is inhumane. Live Action News states that the thought of a doctor violently killing a baby that is moving, kicking, and grabbing onto his hand is chilling and disturbing. But the testimony of these 3 brave clinic workers prove that this has been business as usual in Carpen's clinic. So in this clinic, they state, killing a baby, it's part of the job. It shouldn't be part of the job. It's an actual human being that you're taking out of someone's body, and you're killing it for no reason. The baby did nothing wrong, and it shouldn't be killed because it simply was not it wasn't wanted. And from Dr. Paul Rinaldi, a neurologist from the University of Toronto, states that at 20 weeks, the fetal brain has the full complement of brain cells present in adulthood, ready and waiting to receive pain signals from the body, and their electrical activity can be recorded by standard EEG, which is electrophysiography. So that's basically saying that even though baby is still in your stomach, they prove that at 20 weeks that it can feel pain. So when you're having abortion, obviously you're killing the baby so it can feel the pain that it's going through, and a lot of women say, oh, abortion doesn't hurt the baby. Well, yes, it does, because at 20 weeks, that's when the baby has the full development of their brain, and that's when they start feeling the pain. And so, to move on, Minnesota citizens concerned for life, this is one of the tactics of how they abort a baby, states that saline abortion is a salt water injected into the womb through the mother's abdomen. The unborn baby swallows the fluid, is poisoned, and dies in a process that sometimes takes 24 hours. The toxic saline solution causes severe burns over the unborn child's entire body. So not only is the baby being in pain for more than 24 hours, but its body is having severe burns, just so the mother could kill it. And I don't feel that killing it, or that injecting the baby with something about that. And to conclude, we want to propose a change in the amendment to make abortion illegal.